Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Graves podcast. I'm your host, of course, as always, Casey Phillip motherfucking Graves. We got a unique national treasure in the house. He is wigger maxing to the fullest in gear you couldn't wiggerably imagine. Give a shout out to my friend and now yours, Mr. Blake Howard, ladies and gentlemen. Blake Howard, how you doing?
Good morning. Oh crap, it's not morning, but let's do it.
How you doing, bro?
How you doing?
Good, bro. You just light up a black and mild?
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not on probation, all right?
Okay. I don't have an ashtray. We got to make something out of. Okay. We'll worry about it. You could just
we'll leave the
ash it. You fold that napkin up a couple times
like
and
some
origami shit.
There we go.
You want to smoke that? You can. I don't care.
Nah, let's save that let's keep it marinating, all right?
Marinated. Okay. All right, cool. So what's up, man? Just tell the people who you are at home and what you're all about, and just give us a little background 411 for the folks at home.
Hello, America. Well, it's been a long time waiting. This guy, don't worry, he didn't find me at a Walmart somewhere. We crossed paths somehow. So my name is Blake Michael Howard. I live in beautiful South Florida. The women aren't just beautiful here. The scenery is too, all right? And don't worry, I didn't move from New York. If you hear the y'all every once in a while, it slips out of me. I'm not a Southern Peach or a Southern Belle, though, all right?
There you go. That's a good way to put it. You're a big time rapper? No, I would say like you're a big time, trapper. You sell Pokemon cards and you fucking hustle and bustle. He'll make anything out of a buck, and I'm just impressed. And I know him in the business, in the restaurant business. We've worked together, and he's been like, dude, just get me on the podcast. I got to talk to the fucking youth. We gotta tell them what's up. So, floor is yours, man.
Give them the flow.
We're bullshitting.
So since we're getting real and uncut around here, so I just made 3 weeks of not gambling this week.
Wow, there he is, boys and girls. There he is. That's what's up.
I made it this long without ending up in a trunk, so that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
Don't deal with the wise guys, the used guys. Hey, I've been picked up by a few bouncers in my lifetime, but
yeah.
So, but what I would say to the youth, if you're gonna think of gambling, don't do it. Just say no, like Nancy said. All right, because it's just gonna keep on getting you going and going, and then you're gonna be in debt. Then you're going to have somebody showing up to you, and then they're going to be like, who's that guy at your job? And you're just like, what the hell? Not this. And you're hiding in the back, running in the back and forward. It was a complete mess. And I thought I was about to rob a bank if I kept on gambling, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I got to the point,
Wow.
But
wow, that's I mean, you've had some crazy stories. We've talked to, working in the restaurant business and like bullshitting and putting a smile on when there clearly is just, time for it, when you're just like holding back the tears and you're just like, I gotta fucking, something's gonna break me.
Gotta get your game face on, man. That's what you gotta do. It's just like putting your helmet on, being a football player. You may get that concussion, you may be a little messed up afterwards, but hey, they love the good guys. All right, you need a good guy, not the bad guy. As Scarface would say, you need people like me so you can point the finger and say, that's the bad guy. But maybe, guy, you ain't so good your fucking self. Oh.
Have you ever been tested?
Tested for what? HIV?
No, just
AIDS?
like a mental test.
A mental test?
Yeah, you ever take one of those online?
No, but I know I'm mentally sane there. I'm not have my marbles loose,
I say that because like with obviously love, but like I just, sometimes we all need to check up on people. I know people right now that have had fucking multiple concussions in football from high school, and right now they're just a little slow at their desk job, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's PTSD. What causes crazy behavior is the upbringing, okay? And the upbringing is I was the youngest guy in the trap house, okay? And from there, all the people around me, they were just influencing me in the bad way. So that's why I navigate through people. You got a guy that's going from being a street dude to being legit overnight. You get what I'm saying? And that, like, I was the youngest dude in the trap, man. Like, literally, I remember walking into a house, there was bricks on the table, and the dude's lifting up my shirt and pointing an AK at me saying, shoot the gringo, shoot the gringo. Like, that's why I am the way I am. You're like
the real white boy Rick.
Yeah, man, but I didn't have to go to prison. Nobody didn't get this pretty ass, all right? I always tell people, when I ID somebody, They're like, "Oh, why are you being a stifler and IDing me?" I'm like, "Look how handsome I look, man. I don't want somebody whistling at me and be like, I can't even whistle, man. But that's the main thing, just above and beyond. Gotta always go above and beyond. Give people something they never seen before.
I'm glad you brought that up because I have I was bringing up that text that you sent to me, and I'm going to read it to the folks at home. Is that cool?
Yeah.
They say, you just want to get across that you were that this guy was on drugs, dealing drugs, a degenerate gambler, stock market, Wall Street craziness. But look where he has come out of it. My purpose in this life is to one day write a book and some kid reads it, makes a movie, or they're watching it. And just like me, the movie The Wolf of Wall Street, I went from being a stoner on the couch to saying, hey, I want to trade stocks and be in a financial world and be a businessman.
Yeah. Like literally, you would have gotten tired of me 10 years ago. If you came over my house 10 years ago, you would have seen me at the smoking sesh being like putting on that movie, and everybody was like, oh, not again, not again, But I was set on, like I was so set that I was stealing the Wall Street Journal off of the bank porch over there just to read it to get the knowledge, because knowledge is power. The more knowledge that you have, the stronger you are, and you can outwit anybody. It's all about mental battle. You ever read The Art of War?
No, I haven't, but I heard good things.
I haven't read it, so I'm a little,
You
illiterate.
haven't read it. You asked me like you read it.
I was trying to see if you were going to quote something that I would have followed on the quote,
You would have totally went with, if I did quote and read that, you would have acted like you read it too.
I was hoping you
Don't bullshit me. You were going to be like, exactly. That was one of my favorites.
I was hoping you were going to use the famous quote that everybody knows that's on the cereal box and that. I'm like, I heard that before, I'm going to coin that one.
So what's the deal? What's the point of this Art of War bullshit? What are you trying to get at?
Know thou enemy, like know your battles and that. And you can't beat nobody with fists. You got to beat with a mental. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I meant with that, it's just, it's like always playing chess. You get one, you smell one.
Of course. I smell what you're taking a crap of.
Yeah, man. But other than that, man.
Tell them the nickname, man. Tell them how you got the name Moose.
How I got the name Moose.
Your name is Moose, right?
First, if you see me in the streets from now on, I want you, when you're driving down the street, I want you to go, Moose. So people are like, who the hell is that guy? I'm like, I'm just a neighborhood guy, But so the way I got the nickname Moose was I could outdrink anybody. Anybody you challenge me, I was up for the challenge, okay? I was the guy that could chug a bottle and I would want you to stopwatch it. That was the type of dude I was on, bro. I've broken so many china cabinets. I've even driven a motorcycle through somebody's house. Don't even know how the hell I got the motorcycle, but I was so blackout drunk. The reason why I stopped drinking was, man, you would pour up a drink right here, and all I would remember would be us cheersing, and I'd wake up in my bed and 100 missed calls from you being like, where the hell did you go? How the hell? But I've always made it home. Always made it home.
Autopilot.
And I was driving too back then.
Oof.
Yeah. Ooh, I know. Every morning I'd check if my car is outside.
And then how long have you done that for? Because you have like a coming together moment with yourself, and then you put the foot down.
So alcohol stopped after my teeth. After I fell on my face drunk, and that's when the alcohol stopped. You see how this lip's messed up in that? So I fell on my teeth. I had a permanent retainer, and it went to town on my face.
Oh, jeez.
No plastic surgery. Don't worry, man. This face is all natural. All right. The doctor wanted to fucking give me some eyebrow lifters. I'm like, no. But yeah. So alcohol probably stopped at 24. Wall Street stopped at 26. Drugs stopped at around 26, and then gambling progressed around 25.
And what do you mean Wall Street stopped around?
So I was just incinerating money. Like when I mean incinerating money, so options trading, what options trading is,
Yeah.
it's where if it goes up 10%, 20%, you can make 10 times your money. So you're trading on margins and it eats away at your money in that. And literally, like I would lose a couple grand a week, bro. Like just literally like just burning it, man. And that's where I was like, okay, maybe I need to take a step back from this. And then I went full on banana boat into gambling. And I got grandmas and everybody walking up to me asking me for the pick, but I'm over here dodging gangsters and debt collectors, and
Oh my goodness.
so yeah, man.
So then you stopped and you were like, you just went full sober and you went full
So
stopped your gambling.
What made me go sober was I was locked up in a room for 4 days with this chick. It was a girl of my dreams, high school sweetheart, came back into my life. I'm like, ooh, ah, hoo, ha. You get what I'm saying?
Hoo-ha.
Hoorah, We're getting it on like no tomorrow. It's hot and steamy.
Okay.
It's the boys' wonderland, the boys' dream. I dreamt like this about this moment in high school, and I didn't think it was gonna end up like that, but it ended up like that. And then as soon as the drugs were over, she said, I don't love you no more. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's what got me off of drugs. Being locked up in a room with the high school sweetheart that loves you, and then she find out she don't love you. She loves the drugs that you had in your pocket.
Oh, that's crazy, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, it's for the better.
You learned.
You learned.
You definitely learned from that, though. I'll tell you that.
Hey, I got all my teeth. I got all my fingers. I didn't lose a finger or nothing.
Fix your do-rag a little bit. It looks like a penis. It's just dangling on your glasses.
Chain hang to my dang-a-lang.
That's fucking crazy, dude. Show the people the fucking moose tat, man.
So I got fucking Bullwinkle, but I had
You're kidding me.
I had to remix it, and I had the chipped tooth at the time too.
I'll show the people in like a pic. Hold on. You pull it to the side.
Oh, you want me to see my titties?
No. Just yeah. All right, that's fine. Yeah, like that. That's fucking absurd.
So these tattoos, I'll tell you about this. Never hang out with somebody that has tattoos because you're gonna end up with one. And that's what exactly this is right here. I was hanging out with a dude with a bunch of sleeves. He's like, bruh, you need a tattoo. You need a tattoo. So I go in there and I pick out the moose. I started off with the freaking moose. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I was on a really bad diet until I got into the restaurants. Like I was on McDonald's during the day, Wendy's at night, vice versa. So as soon as the needle would touch me, I'm like fading out like over here. And then I'm like, I need a Coca-Cola. I need a Coca-Cola, So it took like 3-4 sessions just to finish this whole chest. But I finished the whole chest in 3-4 sittings. And that's why I determined, like I didn't even manifest it. Thinking went out the freaking window, jumped out the window,
So it was the Moose of Wall Street, and that's Bullwinkle.
Yeah.
And Wall Street, and then there's a bull next to it.
Yeah, that's the raging bull. So bullish. That means that the stock market's going up. And then you got a little up sign right there too. You get what I'm saying? You see the little up?
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. That's
trending.
A huge fucking tat, bro. That's so that's how bad it got.
I definitely didn't think before I inked. Okay.
Oh my gosh, think before you ink to the kids at home.
That is the message today. All right.
What's the worst tattoo you've ever seen?
Jesus Chris.
What?
I had a dude, he wanted Jesus Christ on his forehead, and he got Jesus Chris on his forehead.
His dad just sounds like a pissed off wife. Jesus Chris, my parents are here. Let me see that thing again, bro. Show the people what you got, man.
I got the Moose of Wall Street.
You got to pull it back so you see the whole bull and everything. Go ahead,
man.
flash the peeps.
Yeah, man. I'm getting my beads today.
Holy shit, dude.
I got Life's a Gamble and I got everything,
Okay, so you got the Wall Street, Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle was first.
Bullwinkle was first. Bullwinkle's what started, and then a week later I got the background, and then a week after I got the Life's a Gamble.
Because you were up in Wall Street?
I was doing the Wall Street thing, and I was also gambling. Like so the gambling started off with the scratch offs. When I was 18 years old, it started off with the scratch offs, and then it turned into Wall Street. Wall Street was my gamble, and then I'm over here wiring money to Costa Rica, freaking sending Bitcoin back and forward, and that.
Where in Costa Rica?
We're in Costa Rica.
Don't answer that. I'm sorry. I'll ask you off the air.
We got to go to those places, man.
Yeah, we'll go fishing.
Hey, man, me and Casey. We just like met each other like 3 weeks ago, and it's like we've been running with each other for years.
3 months.
3 months.
It's been 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
Longer than a pregnancy?
It's
Oh, wait, no,
that's
no,
9
no.
months.
Oh, sorry.
What's the coolest advice you've been picking up these days? What's the newest thing on the
So
streets?
it used to be we're all winners at the end of the time, and then it got to either you win or you're fucked. But now what I've been telling people is anybody can throw a party, but not everybody can host a party. So
There you go.
whenever I see a bunch of people like a group of 8 and I see the leader of the party, I got to gas him up because he brought all these people together. He assembled it,
Yeah.
and that's the guy that's the party right there. All the
Mhm.
other people, they're like kind of tagging along for the ride, that's the guy that creates the ride. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of dude I am. The party don't stop until the sun comes up. Sometimes the sun comes up and we're having breakfast and the party continues. Okay. The party even continues into breakfast.
Yeah, and then you get eerie.
Yeah, I
Then you
know.
start losing your marbles a little bit. Day 2.
Day two.
What's the hardest bender you've done? I've done 2.5 days.
I think 3.
Yeah. I
Running,
haven't done a full 3. I'll admit that.
have you ever woken up on a hotel room floor?
No, I put myself in bed. I've
I've
been a
I've
responsible
woken up a
boy.
few times where somebody went like this and I woke me up out of my sleep and I'm like, why does my back hurt? Oh wait, I'm on a marble floor in a penthouse somewhere. And I'm like, who the hell are these people? And how did I get here?
Yeah. Partying had to stop then. No, it
Uh,
kept going.
well, I'm forming a new entourage. So I've been working I used to have my once a month going out.
Mhm.
And now I'm forming an entourage where we pull up on this. I want to have a group that we pull up on the scene in numbers. You know,
Yeah, Moose's entourage. I could see it.
hey, I think one of the coolest things was I went to my buddy. What inspired me was one of my buddies. I went to his birthday party like a few years ago,
Mhm.
and I thought it was the coolest thing, man. He didn't even have to rent out the bar. All of his friends literally took over the whole bar. That's how many people this guy knew. And I'm like, that is what I want to do. I want to go into a place where there's so many people I know that it's just spewing out the restaurant. And everyone thinks the restaurant's packed, but that's just an entourage.
You like you're pretty much a ladies man from what I gathered. You know how to, you're always learning. You're always asking questions. You ask me a lot of questions. You asked our people a lot of questions. But what's the biggest thing that you've picked up on game as of lately?
So my one buddy, which was the bulletproof line, he always told me, which actually helped me get laid. First off, is the sense of touch. Once you establish the sense of touch, you're in there like swimwear, okay? But you gotta just get her to touch you. That's what it is, like her like hugging ain't even the thing. It's just like the simple touch like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People may not think that as a grain of salt, but that's that. If she don't even want to touch you, God
That
knows.
shows that she's interested.
Yeah,
If she's breaking that little barrier of no contact.
yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I completely agree.
I got better at reading the signs over the years. Like that's the one thing, that came with maturity is reading the signs, cause like there was some signs I probably blankly in front of me would have hit me like a bus and I completely dodged that one. But now whenever I see a sign, I'm like a home run pitcher. I mean a home run hitter, all right?
Yeah.
I'm hitting that thing out of the park, man. I'm like, this is maybe the last shot, okay? The last dance like Jordan, okay? So
Yeah. And you handle rejection well.
yeah.
You really do.
Got to shake it off, man. Shake it off. The best thing is shaking it off and then finding another one and be like, hey. And then she sees you talking, even though you may not mac, at least you got her pissed off because you're talking to that other chick and she's like, well, damn. He's making her laugh. What the hell am I doing? And then she's over there with the douchebag that's trying to pick her up right now. And she's just like, bringing her in.
So the tats are crazy. The moose game for the ladies, it seems to be on an even kelter, on an even keel.
Well, the bulletproof line that's been working out for me lately has been you want to go grab a drink. So
But you don't drink.
I don't drink, but I can order a mocktail, but it's just to get the initial reaction. You get what I'm saying? Because like if you invite her to dinner, you'll get that look in her eye and she'll think of a million bajillion things of not to do with that dinner. At least like with the drink, it's non-commitment.
Yeah.
Hey, you're talking to the guy that probably finished a half of beer in the last year. I'm like the guy, if they're making it like that awkward where I have to order a beer, I'll sip one sip and I just leave it there.
Yeah. That's the best self-control though.
Yeah. It's just the willpower, like Another reason why I stopped drinking, I wanted to stop being a fool at the party.
Mm.
Like just the guy that's stumbling all over the place. Everybody's got that one person that's stumbling all over the place. And I was that person,
Hmm.
and I didn't get the nickname Moose for no reason, man. I'm like a moose in the china shop, So that's the main thing. And another thing, where was I getting at, man? And I can just go on and on
You
and
just
on
lost
and
your train of thought so hard, didn't you?
I always lose my train of thought.
Mm.
That's why I need somebody to get me on to the next topic.
You ever talk to ChatGPT?
I'm kind of against AI.
You don't like AI?
I don't like AI
Why?
because I like the human aspect, like the main thing is the stimulation of the brain with humans, like I like being around people. I don't like that's why I don't like FaceTiming. That's why I don't like calling, texting, like because like the best material is when I'm looking somebody in the eye. That's when I can be my best version. I feel like on the phone, I'm like, I'm so worried about their reaction. Like when I just care about the reaction. I don't care what the fuck I say. I just want to see your reaction, and if I did the job. So that's the main thing why I don't like Chat GPT. That's why I don't like texting. That's why I don't like FaceTiming, calling. But
Damn. Not even a call? I think call is pretty personal. I don't like FaceTime. I don't care for that. I think what ruined FaceTime for me is the amount of people who sit there and do nothing, but there's someone on their phone and they're just in the abyss.
or having the ceiling.
Like from one of my sisters sitting there and someone else is on there and they're not doing anything to like a fucking Haitian guy that I'll like work out next to and his fucking baby mama's near the tricep machine in the cup holder. And he's like, hola, one more sit. And he's just like talking to the fucking nothing.
Like if you
No,
wanted that person to be there bad, they would be there.
that's exactly, I can completely agree with you on that. But I think a phone call is very nice because it gives this like, don't do drugs. This is going to sound psychedelic as shit. A phone call without seeing someone gives you a more heightened illusion of what they're doing or how their day went based off narrative that you can only see through what they're telling you. So like if you close your eyes or you're driving or whatever, you'll get the visuals, kind of like an audiobook when someone's like, and she was dressed in red and the silhouette and this and that and the high heels and it was a stormy night and all this stuff. It's like a good storyteller because I'm a sucker for storyteller. I love doing storytelling, jokes, all that stuff. But it's like if you're talking to somebody and they can really lay it down for you, it makes it way more cooler because you interpret it
And it's imagination, right?
in the highest regard versus like, that's so I'm like disagreeing with you on saying like that's a really good way of communication for me because of stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that was like a lot of Adderall in there of describing my excitement for some gay shit, but what are you gonna do, eh?
Hey, yo. What type of music you like?
I'm the everything guy, but I just don't like 80s, whatever the fuck talking heads are. Whatever they are, they could fucking stare at the sun. Everything but that and like really, really bad mumble rap. Like, well, man, I hit him with a big bitch, want to free my shit. Yo, but I don't like that.
Decades and New Year's come for a reason because some things just need to pass. New Year, new resolution, New Year, new music. That's what some people.
I never really liked that though. Like once the Migos got introduced, they were like, I fuck on my shit in the hipper.
Fell in love with a stripper. She be dancing.
I only liked it because, like if I was in football practice or something.
To get you hyped.
Yeah, you would just have to listen to it. You're like, all right, what else am I gonna listen to? Fucking my thoughts. I can't. These guys are taking over mumble rap.
No, I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Slim Shady.
What are you into? What kind of music do you like?
So this is where the thug came out when I was 14, 16 years old. My first record was the NWA Straight Out Compton record. Okay.
And
Neighbors with Attitude. There we go. I can sing every single lyric, every single bar from that album. Like that's how many times I've listened to this album way before the movie. Okay. And when that movie came out, I almost got kicked out of the movie theater. You want to know why?
Because you were a wigger with attitude.
I was singing along the whole entire time. I was in heaven, man. Everyone's like,
Why would they kick you out? Because you're screaming the N word and shit.
hey, you want me to drop one for you?
We'll be right back.
So then, of course, you know, I got a resentment towards country because I don't like the redneckness, you know.
Hold the fuck up. You got kicked out of the NWA movie
Almost
because you were just
singing along.
going bar for
I
bar.
was going bar for bar, pound
And they
for
were
pound.
just fat black chicks in there eating popcorn. Was like, oh, hell no.
Oh, hell yeah. Come on. And I'm like going in her face, throwing things up, you know, crip walking.
So people thought you were like taunting them. Because you
Kind-
have this energy, like if you looked like that in the movie theater right now at the NWA screening, and you were like, crazy motherfucker, name Ice Cube, to like a bunch of fat black ladies, I would be like, yeah, this guy's
Well, they're
trying
not
to-
used to a white guy like me, you know, that's watched Boys in the Hood, Don't Be a Menace to Society. Like that is my foundation. Like those hood movies are my foundation, you know. So
So if you meet a hood black guy or like a really trashy white trash redneck guy first before
it's just
you
like
meet
eating
like
that bad apple, you know. Like once you eat that bad apple, you're not going to want to try the other apples, you know. So
your mind's already made up. Like if some black person met a really disgusting, trashy, like redneck, whatever the fuck, and then they met me, that redneck is still the taste in their mouth.
yeah,
And it's like, oh well, he's just as good as the first guy I met that gave me a terrible example of how their people are as a race.
and I feel like we can end racism with that, you know, like that
Yeah,
philosophy,
look at that,
you
dude.
know, like don't
Look
let one bad apple ruin the bunch.
Look
All
at you,
right,
man.
you know.
The good positive. Listen, that is such a crazy, like, dude, do all Indians not shower and eat with their hands?
No, that one stinky one that comes by, that he ruined it for everybody. Come on, man.
I
Like,
think they do. But anyway, no, I'm kidding. No, you're right. You're
I
right.
love my boy Muhammad, man. He hooks it up. All right.
But that's true. It's like not every Chinese person, you know.
Did you when you I know when you were younger, did you have a corner store by your house?
Yeah.
Do you remember the Hindu guy, you know, being like, hurry up and buy, leave your shit at the door, you know? And
He didn't say that.
oh, that was that was
not
my neighborhood.
not everybody lived the stereotype of a movie Indian guy store clerk.
That's
Mine was
why I
just like
love-
mine was like my friend, and just sit there playing his fucking Bollywood classics in the back on the radio, and then I'll just go fucking crack a Four Loko and some Tall Boys, Bud Light Limes, or some fucking white trash bullshit.
Can
I
you-
was a wigger, dude. I would go through such a fucking like ghetto phase of like thinking I was a troubled street kid, but I really wasn't. I had a good life.
it's just a perception, you know, like it's just like I think if you're introduced to thug life around 16, 15 years old,
Mhm.
your parents can't save you. Our parents can't save us because they didn't grow up around that mentality, so they don't know how to encounter that mentality, so they're going to just let you run rampant, you know.
Yeah, I'll never forget like writing down Eminem lyrics in my black and white composite book on my grandma's bed while everyone was outside. And I'm like, yeah, like in like nice white Vero Beach, Florida. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, mama. Never meant to hurt you. Now if I never get just to get recognition. No. And I would write, and my dad would be like, honey, we're having dinner in like 5 minutes. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dad. I'm troubled. And I would just keep writing. I didn't have it that bad. It's just a phase, dude. We go through these like weird phases. Wigger phase. That's what I did. The hip hop phase. I did the heavy metal emo phase.
What? You were a heavy metal emo, like screamo, like
I'm gonna give you all the phases, but first let's go back to the corner store. Growing up, I lived in Pompano Beach.
Okay.
And I lived next to a Catholic church where my parents got married and I got, baptized and catechism and all that. And then that's like nice white Pompano Beach. I was on the border. So then on the right side
It's
is
Atlantic.
Hindu gas station. Don't give a fuck. Just give me money. I don't care if you're underage. Buy my shit. Get out. But then but they were cool. They were cool. And then like I lived around like an Angelica house. It was like a foster care for like troubled kids and like, their moms and dads, like they got them stripped from them by child services and shit. And they would all go to my school though. So like I, in a public school. But I don't know, man. Like you got to have all the shit happen to you.
You just
And
need
that's what happened with you too. I could see
you need
that.
to be exposed to culture. That's what it is. Nobody wants to be a square. You know, like
Yeah.
you want to be hip with it. You want to have your own flow in that. You want to have a little rhythm with it. And that's why I sing, I dance, I do all of it. You know, that's just how I feel like I'm expressing my culture, you know, like because white people really don't have no culture if you think about it.
No, no, we have culture.
Oh,
We have culture.
oh, sorry. Sorry for the last 250 years. Wait, no.
It's called stealing.
Borrowing, okay?
No,
Borrowing
no.
and
We
not
gave
the
it back.
yeah.
No, we got, dude, we have, I hate when people are like, y'all got no culture. You guys got no culture. We do have culture, bro.
Well, we got some funny comedians.
It's the whole, let's just throw it back to what we just said. It's the whole group of people bringing up a stereotype of like no flavored food, no culture. It's all that brainwash that's gonna like put you on train with the trend of saying, "Oh yeah, well Chinese people can't park, white people have no culture, black people steal and talk during movie theaters." It's the same. Like I'm not saying anything is good or bad. It's just that's what I'm saying. Like we don't have a fucking Richter scale of justice for what's right and wrong. Everybody's got a little bit of everything. It's just like certain people don't fuck with it. Like I don't fuck with certain cultures out there. I'm not gonna name a few, but I'll tell you one thing, dude. I'm not gonna fuck with like the culture I'm talking about is like if I have to go to that country and eat fucking live frogs out of a bowl, or like, watch my rooster, if I'm eating chicken and they give me a rooster and they just chopped its head off 5 seconds ago, I'm not going to eat it.
Do you ever want to go to South America?
Yeah.
I just want to see it. Like I feel like they're like behind us and I want to see like how far they are, and like
Behind
or how far they have come, like see if
South
there's
America?
South America.
Should we ask
Yeah,
ChatGPT?
Yeah, let's get our first ChatGPT going. You're gonna pop my ChatGPT cherry. Let's go. Bing bong.
How about this? How about you just ask?
Why would somebody go to South America?
Well, plenty of reasons. Maybe they're chasing adventure like hiking Machu Picchu or exploring Patagonia. Or they want the cultural experience, dancing tango in Buenos Aires, or trying some amazing food. Could be nature, culture, or just the vibe.
How far behind are they with civilization?
It's not really about being behind. South America has vibrant modern cities and rich histories. Places like Sao Paulo, Buenos Aires, and Santiago are global hubs. Sure, some rural regions might have a slower pace, but that's more about lifestyle differences than any civilizational gap. They have their own path and strength.
You have a question?
Nah, man, it literally knocked out.
What's the most behind times in civilization at this moment right now in 2026 compared to the rest of the world?
As of 2026, regions classified as least developed by the United Nations include 44 countries. Most are in Africa with 33 countries, while Asia and the Pacific have 8, and Haiti is listed in the Caribbean. Some countries like Bangladesh, Laos, and Nepal are on track to graduate.
See how they took a slight pause after that one nation.
All right. Well, this has been great. You're definitely in trouble on the air, so I gotta go. That is true. Haiti's fucked. Haiti's been fucked.
I love Haitian women though.
Why?
Because it's just that flavor and that attitude, I love it. I love a woman with some attitude, man. The more attitude you give me, I just feel like it's a challenge, like it's like a dog fight almost.
So you're comparing Haitians to dogs?
I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean it like that.
Damn, girl, I could see you doing this too. Damn, girl, you're as feisty as a fucking dog fight.
You're just dogging me right now.
I just want to bite your ear and see what's good. See,
I got bit on the neck today.
You did. Yeah, you did. I can verify. By a woman, not Haitian.
Whatchamacallit? And Casey says that's like playing tag. I did not even know that. See?
Tell them what I meant by that. For the viewers at home, he got bit on the neck by a girl after he gave her a hug, an intimate hug, and in front of guys that she was with. bit his neck like a lioness to her cubs, picking them up by their fucking little neck foreskin. So go ahead.
I guess that means tag, you're it.
That's what I said. It's tag, you're it. If a girl bites you on your neck, the same way you give it back when you see her again. And it's plain and simple. It's like you're on. And knowing Blake and his big chompers, I could see that girl coming back with half a neck. And that's what I said.
That wasn't a hickey.
She's just shooting blood at him.
Oh
my gosh. Dude.
I do call myself Dracula sometimes, you know, like when that sun's shining, I'm like, whoa, Dracula's ready for the day.
Have you ever you got your black belt yet? You ever been with a fucking
Oh, I got my black belt in karate. Oh, that black belt.
Yeah.
No, that's one of my fantasies and my dreams, you know, that and an Asian woman.
You look like you got bit by a black woman.
I'm ready for one. Hey, if there's any black women out there, I'm single, all right? If you're watching this, get Casey my number and I'm ready for you, all right? I'll be that white chocolate. I got you. Yeah. I'll be that milk in your chocolate.
Yeah, hand me your Snapchat and I'll send it to Blake.
Snapchat me that pussy. Oh.
Holy shit, Blake. You
Holy
never cease to amaze me. So anything grinding your gears lately? Anything pissing you off in the white man's world? Anything pissing you off lately in the world?
What's been pissing me off is all this damn traffic from the New Yorkers. And then the best thing is when somebody has road rage and they get out of the car and then they don't do nothing in that and then they drive off. It's like, why'd you give me all that energy? I love the energy. Why?
Yeah.
It's just like this one. I was in a parking lot. Me and this guy got at it, you know? He said he's going to slap me in the mouth. I'm going to slap your little punk ass in the mouth. You know what he does? He flags out a cop and says I was trying to fight him. And I'm just standing there. And mind you, this was the cop that pulled me over a month ago. So she already had it out for me. So she didn't even care what I said. She's like, oh, you again. Because, ladies and gentlemen, don't ever drive around with a suspended license. That's the PSA. All right. Because driving around with a suspended license, it's like you got a whole loaded car. And it's not even loaded, you know? Like every time a cop comes behind you, you're like, oh, fuck. And especially that Broward mugshots does not help because everybody's in jail for suspended licenses. So you're scrolling the night before and you're like, just let me get to work. Let me get to work.
Yeah.
So my famous thing was hit the neighborhood. So I learned this lesson from going to jail one time. It was, I didn't know what the move over law was. Okay. And I flew past this cop coming off the I-95 smoking a fat doobie. Okay. I go past a commercial and I used to ride with my rearview mirror. I'm like Dominic Toretto. Okay. I'm looking at rearview mirror. If I see something moving in that rearview mirror, I'm bucking it through the neighborhood. And so what happened was I go down commercial. I don't see nothing. I go down Dixie. I don't see nothing. And then as soon as I'm going over the railroad tracks, I see her switching lanes coming for me. And a guy like me, you know they're coming for you. There ain't no, it is just mentally preparing yourself for the pullover at this point.
That's it for your ass.
So what do you think I do? I take the abrupt turn trying to lose her. I'm deep in the neighborhood. She lights me up in that. And she's like, why are you running from me? And she's like, first thing, of course, she's like, is there any drugs in the car? I'm like, ma'am. And the only reason why I got out of this from being pulled over was I was a day away from getting my license unsuspended. I had the appointment and everything. And with my luck, I almost went to jail before the appointment. And I'm one of those people where I can't have my mugshot. If I have my mugshot, everybody and their auntie will be talking about it, and their sisters and their cousins and that, you know. And then you might have that.
Go ahead.
And then you Go ahead. Bye, Felicia. Whatchamacallit. And then you're going to have that clown that's going to make a t-shirt, you know?
A you mugshot with this outfit? Yeah, that's a mugshot in itself.
If I ever, knock on wood, I'm going to be smiling at my mugshot. I don't care what it is. Next one, I'm smiling.
You ever seen mugshotties?
Oh my God. And then I love reading the thirsty comments, you know?
Have you seen like these like inmate chicks that they're soliciting themselves and like, when I get out of jail, I'll be the best wife you could ever imagine. You never seen that?
No.
Dog, they're they're like fucking webcam shits pre-recorded, and they send it out to the fucking ethosphere. And it's just a bunch of chicks, just like almost like a runway, but for inmates. And it's just like Project Runway for inmates. These fucking bad little bitches, corn-fed bad little bitches in onesies and scrubs.
You can't tell me that type of shit. I seen the orange is the new black, so I'm with
jumpsuits and ready to fucking suck the skin off it.
You know what gets me hot and heavy? It's either the business tire or scrubs for some reason. I think she's gonna bring me back to life or sell me an insurance plan. All right, and that's the type of woman I'm for.
Scrubs make me want to fucking impregnate a woman.
No, they're just so lethal.
I don't know what it is, but just fucking cut a hole through it and we'll do it like the Amish through the sheet. I'm mad at it. Dude, with these figs, shout out to Figs too. You guys do what you're doing when you're giving fucking nurses in the infirmary a butt lift with a goddamn lavender colored one piece.
No wonder so many people's heart rate went up.
Yeah, you can't be doing that, man. You can't have hot nurses killing these old motherfuckers.
Hey, do you know
pacemakers?
Do you know this? If you kill somebody during sex, that's manslaughter. Did you know that? So if you give somebody a heart attack, they drop.
There's no way.
Huh? ChatGPT.
I'm pulling it up.
ChatGPT. There
I'm
we
pulling
go.
it up. Say what you just said again to that camera.
Okay, you ready for it? If somebody dies during sex, can the other person be charged for it? Watch out, all you sugar babies, you be getting grandpa up, and grandpa dies of a heart attack. That's what happens. All right, let's see. Can you?
Wow. Blake, this is another reason why I brought you on the podcast. You say the most ridiculous shit, and it comes out to be true.
So what inspired this Google search at one point in my life? I watched this movie, okay? It's called Body of Evidence, okay? It was with Madonna. And she was a bombshell, okay?
Okay.
And she had this rich guy that she was fucking, and he had a heart attack during sex. So the whole movie was the trial of trying to see if we're going to try her on manslaughter, and that it just opened up my eyes because I like the older ladies and that, So I'm like, man, could you imagine that? Even if she choked you, if you're into that, man, like.
So it says yes, depending on
rough sex choking. That's bolt number 3.
Number 3, yeah. Well, no, 3 is drugs are involved. Oh. What are we looking at?
I'm looking at.
Examples?
Example.
Oh, the examples. Yes. So depending on, of course, guys, depending on in the U.S., if someone dies during sex, the other person is not automatically charged with a crime. But of course, the investigators will say that you can be charged with it. And usually you're looking at, was it consensual?
Of course there was.
What does that even mean? No. Was there negligence or recklessness? Were there drugs involved? Obviously. Was there violence or unsafe behavior? Did the surviving person try to help or hide
drug
evidence?
Involved.
Yeah, fucking Blue Chew.
Viagra, Blue
Sponsor
Chew.
us. Blue Chew Gold. Now in Blue Chew Gold, if you thought your penis wasn't going to explode then, wait till now. This thing will make you look like a fucking animal balloon down in your crotch. Blue Chew Gold, the type of thing that gives you a boner and you don't really know when it's going to happen, but it can happen during church at your grandmother's funeral. Blue Chew Gold, the motherfucker that makes your salute soldier stand at half mast when it's time to ejaculate that toothpaste that you call cum. Blue Chew Gold. Sponsor me. You won't, but you should. That's reverse psychology. You know why? Because I'm on
Casey Graves podcast
and Blue Chew Gold. That was good.
And that was good. Hey, you got to do it in the podcast fast. And we're back after that.
And we're back. I have a good radio voice.
I know, man.
I have a good sexy, aggressive Jersey.
I'm walking here.
Like there sounds like rust in my pipes. Like I haven't smoked a lot of cigarettes, but I party a lot.
Speaking of Jersey, you know what I've seen an advertisement for today?
Snooki has cancer.
No. Oh, my girl dying?
I think she has cancer. I thought maybe I dreamt that.
Oh.
I don't mean to say that is a bad thing. I literally thought I saw that she had cancer. What's going on? Sorry.
So Snooki's always been my girl. Ever since I seen her walk in season 1 saying "Party's here," I'm like that. I embody that. So they
She does. Look, I told you.
Oh my god.
Cervical cancer.
Pussy cancer?
Yes.
Oh, that's what cervical means?
Oh, that's sad. She reality star Snooki announced in February that she was diagnosed with stage 1 cervical cancer.
Have you feel like she got hotter over the years?
I'm also not making fun of cancer, by the way. I was like, I swear I saw that somewhere and I thought I dreamt it and she was crying to me, but I think I just saw it on TV. What did you ask me?
So the reason why I even brought up the Jersey Shore, I seen an ad today where they're like, one more fist pump. I'm like, really? Like, you got Mike the situation already worn out, burnt out. Ronnie's nodding off on a podcast like, what a disaster. Let's get everybody together.
They're going to bring that show, down with a hellstorm.
I want you, okay, so I don't know if it's British or Australian. Did you know that Snooki's a detective? She's like a ghost detective. Here, since we're on the Snooki topic.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes. Type Snooki ghost hunter. I heard it's on the radio on the way here.
My algorithm is so chopped. Snooki ghost hunter? What the fuck? Snooki ghost. I'll give you a fucking.
I want to watch this. I'm watching this later on tonight, by the way.
Hello, are there any ghosts that want to smush?
Here, read
all the ghosts think she's like a fucking grenade. They're like,
read that
they're Guido ghosts. Nah, they're fucking whores. Whores.
Spooky whores.
Whores. The Snooki's walking around with her meatball legs. It's like, I know there's ghosts in this house. Let me suck your dick. Let me suck your scary cock. Snooki Nicole. That's his fucking stroke. Pelosi.
Look at the title.
Polizzi.
That is definitely a store-made name. Store-bought name. Snooki.
Dude, yeah. Fun fact. Tell the people at home about what you tell me. You're such a fucking idiot, Savant. It blows my mind. Heavy on the idiot, dude. You fucking told me about the Starry. Remember Starry?
Starry. So for the ladies and gentlemen that don't know at home, Starry. We now have Starry. We don't have Sierra Mist anymore.
The soda.
The soda. And the reason why we don't have Sierra Mist is because they ran out of their trademark, and a adult actress. We're trying to keep this kid friendly. Stole the trademark, and now we have a Sierra Mist mattress actress instead of the soda.
The license was up for Sierra Mist, and a hooker or a
mattress actress,
a paid hooker, went in and swooped in the Sierra Mist name, and fucking.
Stole the culture.
That's it. Stole the fucking Sierra Mist culture, dude.
Now you got people confused. Like, what the hell is Starry? Like now you got people lost.
It's like black people Sprite.
Yeah.
It's like 2 lemon and limes in Shiesties. Have you ever seen them?
No.
Were you kidding me, dude? Oh, dude, Starry. Look at the Starry mascots,
I think,
bro.
Let's talk about that for a second.
It's literally Sprite for fucking YNs.
Oh my God.
You've never seen this, bro?
What in the wokeness?
Ice Spice
on
a fucking casting couch with two. Yeah, I'm about to get that bitch my lime juice. You know what I'm saying?
She's the reason why I didn't watch a new SpongeBob movie.
No, get the fuck out of here. But like, look at this shit, bro. Like,
what happened to you, Sierra Mist? What happened to you?
It's literally black Sprite. It's like the commercials are fucking wild too. They like hold the bottle sideways and like hold up a convenience store. Have you seen that?
No.
I'm making that part up.
Oh. But you know what's crazy about drinks? It's all about branding, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, people don't care if you got like a Budweiser, Bud Light spritzer. They're just like, oh, it's Bud Light. It's gotta be good. It's Budweiser. It's gotta be good.
Is that a Jewish, like an old Jewish impersonation? Oh, you are Jewish.
Yeah, I am. Shalom Shaleka.
So you are fucking he's like, so you're not gonna let me fuck this one right here. He's like, so you ain't gonna give me that juice.
She's trying to squeeze that lemon. You can tell in that.
Or he's like, you better get that can back before I smack the shit out of you. And then this one's the wear my hug energy. He's like, man, she gonna love these flowers.
Good guy.
She gonna Lordy flowers.
Bring in the love. Everyone needs a little love every once in a while.
So Snooki was a ghost hunter.
Yeah.
Let's go back to that.
Yeah.
So
we're
premise,
definitely watching this.
I could watch a trailer. I'm down to knock out a trailer. The series focuses on Snooki investigating ghostly occurrences in Canada, blending in. So they're Canadian ghosts, blending in her unfiltered charisma, quote unquote, her unfiltered charisma. What the fuck? Who did she write this, or her publicist? With actual paranormal research, with actual paranormal. So it's on the History Channel. It's after Ghost Wars or whatever the fuck. Production. The show is produced by Buck Productions, in associated My Entertainment with Bell Media and Bell Media. Release date. It came out, bro. It's premiering. It's not even out yet.
Oh, we're early to the party, man. We can
schedule to premiere in 2026. There's no fucking way.
They're still trying to figure out if they want to.
You ready for this? Quote: the ghosts better watch out because this mama is coming for them. Mama, like mama, M-A-W-M-A. Google spelled that. Yeah, said Pelosi. Snooki Pelosi. That's the floor. Okay, well.
Snooki the ghost hunter, right?
This is fucking driving me up a wall.
You gotta see this. Oh, it's just one of those.
Or just someone commentating?
Yeah, commentating.
Oh, it's her.
Oh, it's her.
Oh, shit. Let me turn this shit up.
But, bitches, I've been trying to sell this show for like 3 years now. And if you guys don't know, I'm obsessed with like the paranormal, spookies. I opened my third eye, I don't know, like 8 years ago.
Is that her pussy?
Things. I've always felt things. Very sensitive to ghosties and just like feeling energy and everything. So I've always been sensitive to it. But ever since I opened my third eye, girl's been seeing things.
I want to see this third eye.
I was like, yeah, like I would love to do like a paranormal show one day.
And if you guys want to see more of my third eye, I got an OnlyFans. I put a little star over it. It's cute.
I'm so excited. Your girl is ready to test out her skills. I did a little bit, if you guys remember, the OG, if you guys remember Moms with Attitude. Me and Jenny went to a haunted place and I was testing my mediumship there. And I felt like a little boy under the bed and his name was Ben and I got it right. So this is like my test to see if I could feel the ghosties, feel the energy, read the room.
Not get canceled in one season.
Also terrified at the same time. I mean, your girl gets scared, but I'm excited to do this because I've been wanting to do this for so long. Okay. So get ready, bitches. Hey, ghosties, get ready. Mama's coming to town.
Mama.
Just don't kill me and don't come back with me. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen. But I'm excited for this journey. I'm excited for this to happen. Like I said,
no, it's just too long, dude. She's starting up a ghost company or a ghost haunting show. Gets cervical cancer, and now she's gonna hunt ghosts with cervical cancer. I'm just stating facts.
You can't mind. She opened up her third eye.
Yeah, and her third eye is definitely gonna have a bunch of ghosts trying to get up in there, if you know what I'm saying.
Spooky.
Ooh. You got one ghost like fucking just with like a fucking wife beater and a gold chain. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get in that third eye, all right, whether she likes it or not.
Do you believe ghosts are real?
After this, what I just saw, no, I don't think. This is like if you give Snooki an opportunity, a fictional Jersey Shore character, a show to hunt ghosts in houses, I don't believe in ghosts. You can't do that to me. You can't. What the fuck are we talking about?
Next, we're gonna have her guest starring in Ghostbusters. Next Ghostbusters.
Do you believe in ghosts?
A little bit.
I believe in one ghost, the Holy Ghost.
Okay, let me
praise Jah.
Oh, I'm not really that religious.
You're not. I figured.
Yeah, I know.
You're a Jewish redneck from South Florida.
Yep. Yeehaw, we doggy. Well, I was religious once. I met a Christian named Christian.
Okay. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
No, I met a Christian named Christian, okay? And this guy had me sold, okay? He did the full 180. Oh yeah, mind you, it was all speaking Spanish church, the Iglesia. And they were so happy to have a gringo there that they even brought in their own translator.
Love that.
That's how much they were selling me the dream, okay?
Mhm.
And this guy, Christian's like grabbing me like this, feeling the Holy Spirit. You feel the Holy Spirit. You feel it. The pastor's grabbing him. He's crying. And I literally, I believed it. Like I was, if I didn't tell you what's going to happen, I would have probably been a Christian to this day. So about a month later, I'm in the bathroom and I hear, and I'm like, is anybody in here? And it's Christian. And he comes out and he's trying to offer me a bump. And I'm like, Christian, you're supposed to be a Christian. You can't be doing this. We're supposed to be saving each other. And that he's like, fuck that shit. I'm quitting at the end of this day. And that's where my faith got lost. The Christian ruined faith for me.
Okay.
Because I believed it. I believed that somebody could change. And then it was just an act the whole entire time just to make everyone,
You would crush Love on the Spectrum. You would be a fucking amazing person.
But they don't tell people that there's hidden cameras.
Yeah, to a degree, right? Do you think you would do it? Do you think, the question is, Blake Howard, if you got an opportunity to do Love on the Spectrum, would you take it?
Yes, all day, every day. Happy New Year. Thank you, ma'am. Heck yeah. I would love to be love contestant number 1. All right.
I'll play the guy who's doing the, what do you see in a woman and what are you looking for? You ever seen the show? You ever watch the show?
No.
Love on the Spectrum?
Casey, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I didn't read the book this time. I'm sorry. I didn't read the book. I didn't watch the show this time.
You've never seen Love on the Spectrum?
No, I was just playing along again.
You're kidding me.
Put me on some game, Casey.
Okay.
Drop the mic on me, but don't drop your mic, okay?
Okay. Here we go.
It's not like Love and Hip Hop, right?
No.
Okay.
It's not good. I don't know if you're going to hate me or love me after this.
Okay.
So this is how you look at me?
No. Let the record show. This is not how I look at you. I just think you could easily you can easily like smoke the competition. And I'm saying this out of good faith. And my buddy, he, like I said, my buddy, like he said it as a joke, but I now know that like they'll look at me and be like, yo, they'll be looking at me and be like, you're not a nerd. you're not like on some like nerdy, like hyperactive shit. Like there's no spikes in your excitement. And they'll look at me and be like, and if anything, they would look at me and be like, you're a boring guest or like a boring contestant.
No, you would intimidate the other guests. That's what it would be.
That's another problem. They think I would bully them.
Nerds.
They think I would. Yeah, I'd be the bully. And Netflix does not allow people like me.
If you mess with me, if you want the horns, you better get the hoofs. All right. That's why they call me Big Moose.
Have you seen this though?
No, I'm ready for this.
Okay, we're watching from the beginning.
Okay.
Here? Yeah. Okay.
I wish I could grow a mustache like that.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I would so do her.
Again.
Thank you.
Glad to be back, Kian.
Oh, I love her already.
Oh, love means that you and the other person understand each other.
It'll be like a fairy tale, true love, like Cinderella, Snow White, or Sleeping Beauty, or whatever.
Not if the glass slipper fits, but if the cowboy boot fits right.
Falling in love is going to be the most amazing thing in the world.
She would definitely ride you.
Feels like chomping on candy. No.
Finding love can be hard for anyone.
My mouth burns.
Do you want to ask me a question?
Oh, yes.
And for some people, it can feel like an impossible dream.
Well, the most important thing in their life right now is to get away from me. Dad! Buckingham Palace!
This series follows people on the autism spectrum.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, they're autistic too.
The confusing world of relationships.
I just need to work on responding before reacting.
Like, what if he's not the one?
And dating.
Hello.
Hi.
What if he gives me a wedding ring?
Staying in front of his church made me think.
Don't propose on the first date. Never do that.
That girl kind of looks like where is she? This chick.
I like that crazy look. Look at those eyeballs. Could you imagine that?
Smash or pass?
Smash. Because look at that look. Can we capture that look right there? I want that look while she's riding me. That would turn me on even more. I love that crazy look because that looks like she's actually enjoying it.
Oh my goodness. All right, ready? Smash or pass? Here.
There we go. Bring it back. I think this show is about who's the virgin of the group. They're trying to decipher who's the virgin. Hey, now everybody loses their virginity like I did. All right.
Here we go. Here we go again. All right. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. You're making a lot of sense. I like this show actually. This chick.
I would so dig it. It's just that nose. That nose is just. It's me with women with big noses. It's just the nose. The nose, okay?
I think she's pretty cute.
I think she is. Look at that bite. She'll bite your dick off. There's my girl.
You love this girl, dude. You got to start watching this show.
I fell in love with her. Hey.
You knocked the bangs off this broad.
I am
Emma Watts over here.
I am.
Or Emma Stone. Who's the fucking chick from Superbad?
I thought we were thinking about Hermione.
No. Who's the chick from Superbad?
That's Emma Stone.
Emma Stone, bro. She played the Chinese girl as a white girl. She apologized to the world or some bullshit. This is her. That's the new one. She's the reincarnated, but still alive. Oh yeah, dude. That's a you. That's a moose.
She mirrors my.
That's a moose mate.
This would be me too. I'd be like this, and she would be like this back at me.
Wow, you guys have the same bite. That's crazy. You guys, that would be a dog. That would be a moose mate. That's the show.
You know what a female moose is? A moosette. I've never told you. No, it's a moosette. I'm just a moose looking for his moosette. I don't know if I ever told you that line.
No, that's a good one.
I'm a moose just looking for his moosette, man. You know, somebody that's like
that's your interview. You look at the camera and you just pull down that wife beater and it's Rocky and Bullwinkle moose and you go, I'm just a moose looking for his moosette. And that's it. And then the show ends and then every chick's just panties just drop like the fucking price of gas.
I just can't get over this face.
I don't mind it. It's very serial killer. It's very serial killer eyes. But
psycho killer, dun, 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 bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, we listen to too much 80s music at the fucking restaurant.
It's rubbing off on us. We need to make it stop.
But yeah, bro, what about this one?
I feel like she's with her sugar daddy.
No, that's her boyfriend. They went to Africa together. You have no shot.
Oh, that's like almost.
He already gave her a pearl necklace, and that means two things.
Oh, so I'm an amateur gemologist. You know how you tell the difference between
her nose? She's far away, but you wouldn't like her nose. Anyway, what are you saying?
So you know how you tell the difference between real pearls and fake pearls?
How?
You gotta rub it along your teeth, and if it's gritty, it's real. If it's smooth as day, it's fake like plastic.
Oh, they gotta have some weight to them.
Yeah, it gotta be gritty when you're grinding through your teeth. So that's how you know if somebody gives you a fugazi. Yeah,
a fugazi, really?
Yeah, fugazi, man. Hey, man, I can tell if your watch ticks or not, man. I like you said, I'm the guy with the jack of trades, man. If my jeweler didn't get whacked, I would have been in New York in the Diamond District by now, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm calling you retarded either. Don't think I'm calling you like, don't think I'm like, you wipe your nose.
Oh, sorry.
You know what? I take that back. I meant what I said.
You got me, bro.
A fucking snot just fucking flew. Like a paper airplane.
You got a sanitation your mic after this one.
I think you'd be a knockout on this show, dude. I really do. Like you would, and this outfit too, like Wigger on the Spectrum would be fucking intense.
I'm just trying to look for a woman that's gonna love me, baby. I just want to love you, baby. I've always wanted to say that to a woman. Just be with pillow talk, and she's like, I look at her, I just be like, I just want to love you, baby.
You'll find that broad. You on the dating apps?
I never get a match.
What?
No.
How's that? You could what?
Yeah.
Stretch your radius to 100 miles. Any age, 18 and up, 18 to I think they only allow 18 to 85. Deal breaker. And then
90's not okay.
100-mile radius.
I've just never.
You haven't had one match.
One match, and I got frustrated. I was like, bro, what am I doing wrong?
Well,
Maybe. Well, I think the thing is, what I think about it is, and what I'm lacking is, so what I notice, what from my perspective, I feel like a chick checks out if you have pictures with your friends, you're acting like you're going out and all that, and you're going on vacations. And I stopped posting after like 4 or 5 years ago, because I was a little camera shy, but now we broke out of that barrier
Okay.
because now we're on that tell it all. Like we want to tell it all. There ain't no incriminating myself. There ain't no prior charges. And that's why I'm like that. I'm ready to just tell it all.
So you think you're too vulnerable? I think maybe you're too outspoken or out there for a chick where it's like girls do like that privacy and secrecy.
And I don't have a bio. I haven't came up with the juicy bio.
I know your problem. And it's a very small problem. Do you mind if I give you free advice? I think your problem is that on the first time meeting somebody, you're too much of an open book. Whereas the average person today who wants to meet somebody wants to take that in like chapters of the book where it's baby steps. You want to show them the entire novel and the credits and many thanks to, and they just want chapter 1 one day, chapter 2 in a couple weeks, you see what I'm saying? They want to drag out the whole thing that you give.
But I've been getting better with the tidbits. That's the one thing I've been working over the past 2 years, 3 years, just giving people tidbits, not telling people my whole life story right off the bat. Like building up, giving that mysteria. You want to be mysterious. That's what the thing is.
Yeah, you want people to know there's some sort of illusion to you. There's some sort of allure. There's some sort of like enigma. There's some sort of a wigma, excuse me. But there is something that you can do to hone into that. And I've learned myself, like it's the damnedest thing in our time, right? It's like every guy and every girl, when we like somebody. Patrice O'Neill said this. He's a comic. He R.I.P. to him, but he's one of my favorites, and he puts you on game. He said, "Men, I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna play it. It's so fucking funny, and you're gonna actually fall in love with Patrice O'Neill.
Put me on some game, man. I'm here."
He says this thing where it's like in long term, like we like somebody that loves us, like that loves us. We kind of like them.
Yeah.
But the people we really love just kind of like us. So there's never going to be that let's get together for good moment. You know what I'm saying? Like if that isn't fixed.
And then another thing too, where I've been improving too,
leg cramp. That's all right.
Crap. Got to stretch before the podcast.
I literally ate Chick-fil-A and I have a leg cramp. That's not good. I need to see a doctor.
Another thing too that I've noticed over the years, you only have like that first, second encountering somebody to shoot your shot, that first, second encounter where you encounter somebody and you only have like that first 2 times of encountering them before they draw their conclusion about you. Or you think that's like,
nah, that's redeemable.
It is
for sure. That's redemption worthy. You can easily have somebody that looks at you first date. No one knows who you are. None of their friend groups. None of that bullshit. You go on a fucking raw dog date, have a good time, maybe have sex, maybe get a kiss in the car, maybe get a little fucking. Yeah. But the second time is when
your window's closing, right?
No. The second time, at least, I think, is when, like, if they do like you, if they really do like you, they're going to start investigating you and finding out who you really are, what you really do. A lot of girls. Actually, it's just like they're like there are chicks that are like, oh, you're a comedian, and because I won't tell them. Not nine times out of 10, I used to, and I was very proud of it and all that stuff. Growing up and in the scene, I was just like, that's me. I'm a comic, and they're like, oh, so what do you do? And I'm like, open mics, and they're like, oh God, this guy has no future. This guy is gross now to me. He's not a fucking. He's not a success by any of my goals or any of my, and then slowly but surely, like 4 years into it now, they're like, I don't think I've heard of you. I don't really, or maybe in local scene they have, but if they haven't, I'm like, just go to a show. I'm like sick of this whole rigmarole of like trying to hide that I'm doing this or whatever. But also at the same time, the catch-22 is like, you don't have to like tell them anything. You just be you. You just tell them you're in sales. You just tell them you do whatever. And once things start to like unravel on that third or fourth date, 9 times out of 10, people are just gonna like chalk it up to the game on that, third, fourth round. I look at them as interviews to be like, I like you for who you are. And then that's when you find a fucking badass chick or good dude for the ladies at home.
Yeah.
Who don't watch this.
Bing bong.
Or what do you think?
I just think, this guy?
Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah.
Because, man, it's hard for us to love you and like you at the same time. It is what it is. Once a man loves you, he no longer likes you usually. So I'm going to give you some advice, ladies, on how to keep your man liking you once he loves you, if that's possible. This is what I think. Men want to be alone, but we don't want to be by ourselves. Does that make sense at all? Meaning, really, look at this guy looking at his wife like, not you, sweetie, but sort of you, kinda. We want you somewhere, like, in the dwelling, just not here, like, just like around the corner, in the vents. You can sit in the vent, I don't care if you want to watch me, but on the roof, anywhere, but just not in front of me, trying to be my friend. What you doing? What you doing? Watching baseball? Why you watching baseball by yourself? How come you didn't get me up? You snuck out of bed. Why'd you didn't get me up? I want to watch baseball with you. What you doing? Why you down here by yourself? Move over. Move your leg off that ottoman where it's comfortable so I can sit next to you and wrap my leg around your leg and some weird I love you hot vine. Move over. Give me your arm. Give me your arm. Give it to me. Let me give it. Come here. Give me a kiss. Mean it. Mean the kiss. You love me? Say it. Say it. Mean it. What you doing? What you eating, a hamburger? You shouldn't be eating a hamburger at 11. It's too early to eat a hamburger, eh? Let me go make you a better sandwich, a turkey sandwich on 47 grain bread with no mayonnaise and bean sprouts. Tastes like rat turds and twigs. Ain't that better? Ain't that better? A dry sandwich you don't want? Ain't that better? Why is the TV so loud? Well, turn it down. Ain't that better? Can't hear the TV, got a dry sandwich you don't want? Ain't that better? Why is it so cold in here? Why is the ceiling fan and the air conditioner? Turn it off. Ain't that better? Sweating, wrapped up into a hot vine, can't hear the TV, got a dry sandwich? Ain't that better? Why is it so dark in here? Let some sunlight in. Ain't that better? Can't see the TV, can't hear it. Hey, I gotta go, man. Y'all take care, man. Thank you very much.
He was one of the best. He's top 5 to me. He's
in your Mount Rushmore of comedians.
That guy.
Can I show you my favorite comedian?
Who do you like?
I love Richard Pryor.
Oh, okay.
So the famous bit, since we're on the topic, type in Richard Pryor heartbreak.
Man cannot graduate till a woman breaks your fucking heart. That is your diploma. It either kill you or make you fat. I'm talking about that heartache where your motherfucking heart be hurting and shit, and you can't even listen to music. Shit remind like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So that reminds me of my leg. She got a nose just like Rudolph. And you go out with other women when you love. You go out with other women, don't mean shit. Right? You go out with other women and they talk and they go, you hear their voice and go, what is this bitch talking about? Why don't she just shut the fuck up? She ain't saying shit. Because it's hard to reestablish yourself with other people once you've been with a partner for a long time, right? Especially if you get a good woman that you really be in love with. Man, you're not.
That's fucking good. You know what? I didn't watch this special all the way. It started really slow. A lot of 70s stuff, sometimes it won't do it for me. Some of it really will. But like his shit, for some reason, I got to watch that whole thing.
He started my comedian journey. You get what I'm saying? Like ever since I listened to him, he's the reason why I don't say the N-word. I don't say the N-word. Respect for that man right there. So he used to say it all the time. Okay.
You stop saying the N-word once you found Richard Pryor?
Yes.
Is that what I'm hearing right now?
Yes. He went to Africa. And when he went to Africa, he stumbled across some tribe. And ever since he stumbled across that tribe, he never said the word again. And that, so out of respect for him, I will never say that word. Even when I'm rapping, people are like, "You're not going to say it?" I'm like, "No."
I don't understand. So Richard Pryor goes to Africa and you have to stop saying the word.
Out of respect for him.
I don't get what him in Africa have to do with any of this. Him going to Africa have anything to do with it.
He went to Africa and I guess he's seen his heritage or whatever, and that made him stop saying the word. So he stopped saying the word, and out of respect for him not saying the word in his comedy or anything like that anymore, I don't say the word anymore out of respect for him.
Well, he's dead.
And?
You could say it again. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
See, Casey's trying to set me up. You're trying to get us canceled, all right? No. I know I'm wearing the do-rag, but I don't get a pass, all right?
Dude, no, so he stopped saying it in his stand-up too? After he went to Africa. Visited ancestors in Africa, really?
Yeah.
That's a little fun fact I'm going to have to pull up.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, let's see. Richard Pryor. We are such on Goy Slop conversation. We got Snooki being a fucking ghost hunter with cervical cancer. We got Wigger maxing. We got
You dig?
We got we got a bunch of shit that we just been fucking.
Oh! You can't forget about the famous one. Can you go to jail if you kill somebody during sex?
Killing, during sex, homicide, all that shit.
Which is still on the screen. That's why I remembered it. I would type, "Why did Richard Pryor stop saying the N-word?"
I will.
You know he set himself on fire, right?
Yeah, bro. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. No, I think he was just depressed. He was suicidal, and he set himself on fire.
Here you go.
That was a pretty crazy act. Richard Pryor gradually stopped using the N-word publicly later in his career because he said he had personal awakening about it after a trip to Kenya in the late 1970s. According to Richard Pryor, while visiting Africa, he saw black people living outside the racial framework he had grown up with in America, and it changed how he viewed the word. He later said something along the lines of realizing that the word carried generations of pain and dehumanization. After that experience, he claimed he no longer wanted to use it in his comedy or everyday speech. Okay, all right, it's just a woke reason to not do it. He talked about this in interviews and in his autobiography, Prior Convictions. It's a really great title.
Hey, but you got to give me one thing. I don't know if you've noticed it yet. Everything you've Googled, I made sure it was factual before I said it. Because that's the one thing you got to be nowadays. You have to be factual with what you say. Because people will tear apart. And you know what that came from? It's the same reason why I can't tweet no more.
The media.
No, it's the same reason why I can't tweet no more. I used to be a troll. I would be that guy that would troll you on Twitter. Okay? And
I feel like you were good too.
It got so good to the point that people started ganging up and they dissected my Twitter. And you know how like in rap lyrics back in the day, we said the word, you know? They even have a third word. My mama fucking, you know, like they even have a song.
I don't know what word you're talking about.
I never heard of her.
Yeah.
But
oh, that's good.
So whatchamacallit, they literally, I don't know what people did. They took a week straight up just tearing apart my Twitter and just making me seem factual. And this is college kids. This was during the whole Bernie Sanders socialism. And I'm like full on thumping America, you know? And so like, that's what really like woke me up. So every single time I say something and just in case somebody's willing to fact check me, I will make sure It is factual.
It's a great trait to have. Let that be a lesson to a lot of people.
I'm telling y'all, because you're gonna get caught slipping, and then they're gonna make you sound like you're a retard. I mean, Dumber and Dumber. I can't say those words. Special.
Holy shit. Blake, this has been electric, dude. I think we got to stop. I looked at the time, and we're going to have to do a part 2 another time.
I got you, brother.
If that's cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because it's already almost 9 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah, it's 8:45.
We've been talking that long?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah, setup I think was at 7:05. But we've been going for an hour and a half, man.
I think you can really do that 8-hour comedy. You know how we were talking about that?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's like now I can see why you're like so confident. I can do 8 hour stretch.
I could talk to a fucking wall.
I got some advice for you. And I think
Good.
this might help you.
On my show. No, I know. Tell me. Please.
So I know I'm one of those people where I try to, help people out, and I think this will help you. When you see next time you see all those eyeballs on you, I want you to remember this quote. You ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
If you draw on, and this is what I do. So, because I remember what you said, I have to say something, if you're going to draw an audience, you better put on a show. And that's what the mindset you need to have. Next time you look at all those eyes and that, you're like, the audience is here for me. It's just like somebody coming in saying, I'm here just to see you, you cannot let that person down, so you have to put on a show. Always remember that.
I will.
Did I help out a little bit?
Yeah. No, that's a very powerful quote.
And that's how I feel every time I encounter people, when people are watching me, because time is the most valuable thing you can't get back. And when you get a second of somebody's time, that's valuable. And when you can make them laugh in that second, that's the best thing ever, and that's what I'm about. That made me more of a people person.
Yeah.
So
you don't have, what is your thoughts on the fake it till you make it phrase?
The fake it till you make it phrase, it's all how good your gimmick is. Okay. But the thing with running a gimmick, sometimes the gimmicks get burnt out. And that. So if the gimmick works and it keeps working, don't fix something that's broken. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes when you're running off of a gimmick, you have that plan B where sometimes it'll just get too burnt out,
Mm-hmm. Because it still is a gimmick.
You don't hear about Cardi B no more. Think about that.
Why? I don't get it.
Because her gimmick ran out, like that was her little gimmick, the ex-stripper.
Being a whore.
Yeah, and the ex-stripper and all that. And then Trippie Redd came out and all these other women singers and all that.
Trippie Redd is a guy.
Oh, I mean, wait, what's that? Sleazy Red? No,
Ice Spice.
No, the one that says
Glorilla.
Glorilla. How do I get Trippie Redd from Glorilla?
Trippie Redd is he's red dreads.
Okay.
He sings that, you gonna die. Get up, motherfucker. Get up, motherfucker. You gonna die.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like the gimmick. It's all good until it's not good no more, and that's where you can't live off a gimmick in that.
I completely agree. Blake, you have been the eye-opening podcast guest we have yet to discover. I think you're very intelligent. You know what you want, and looks can clearly be deceiving.
Yep.
And you're pretty much a master of your own domain for sure.
Gotta control your own universe.
And you live on that. That's what you live by. That's a piece of advice.
Yeah.
You better put on a show.
Got to, man. If you see those, every single day when I encounter somebody, and somebody even when they encounter me, like,
yeah,
that's why I could only that's why I asked you. That's why it inspired me, because this guy in front of me's got so much courage that he went on the stage and did that. And I'm over here getting the chills when somebody walks up to me like, "What you got? You like, what can you say?" Like, and you know where that came from? I was bar backing, and the way I discovered that I know I can make people laugh was I was a bar back, and all the bartenders, they would literally sick me on their regulars or their guests, being like, all right, go talk to them. You want to make extra money tonight? Make them laugh. Go have a good time. I don't care what you say. Just, it works.
Split the tips with you or something?
Yeah, they would tip me out. Like, the more that I made people laugh, the more money I made. And that's where it got, where you have to be put on the spot. And if you can't be put on the spot, that's where, like you say, you're gonna be like B-Rabbit, like that's what deciphers us from other people. Somebody can put you on the spot right now and you'll think or blink of something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, Blake Howard, give the people a shout out. Tell them where they could find you.
You can find me at Fort Lauderdale, Lottie, Pompano, Deerfield.
Not giving the Instagram, I could tell.
Oh, sorry. The Real Moose of Wall Street.
You can find Blake Howard at the Real Moose of Wall Street. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Casey Graves, as always. This has been the Casey Graves podcast. I hope you like what you saw. And if you did, like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Peace. There you go, bro. Got you was this your first podcast? Second one. Fuck yeah, dude.
First one got me fired.